What is up, crypto legends? How is everybody doing today? What a pump we've had. What a nice pump we've had for Bitcoin. Are you extremely bullish? What will come first, 44K or 42K? Shall we do another poll? Most of the people yesterday were actually quite bullish. So the people that were bullish were right. We were talking about the possibility here of the price of Bitcoin, getting that move, whether that is going to be to the downside or to the upside, from this, squeezed symmetrical triangle. It had to happen. There was going to be a large move that had to happen. It finally happened just today, between yesterday and today, basically in the last 24 hours, already meeting the target zone of this symmetrical triangle. When you do learn classic technical analysis where you form a symmetrical triangle, you got the back of the triangle being the projected move, you basically from that breakout already met the resistance zone, right? Well, basically the target zone from the symmetrical triangle. Would be easy, right? Basic technical analysis. Oh, we're breaking out from a symmetrical triangle, bang, okay. There it is, the target zone. Now, where we are hitting at the moment, of course, getting a bit of a reaction, we're trying to break the 61865 range. We're just kind of inside of the 61865 Fibonacci, flirting around here, getting a little bit of a reaction. Are we going to continue to the upside? Is it the moment to be hyper bullish right now, or is this just been a massive short squeeze? And even the short squeeze could go to higher levels because we are having some bullish CVD divergence locally here. People are wanting to short the heck out of this. We might just get some more pumpy action. However, we are hitting a resistance zone, which is basically that 61865 Fibonacci, right? Keeping it simple, you're just hitting that 61865 Fibonacci. Very important level. Now we're getting that pullback. We're going to be analyzing the situation here on the lower time frames to, see what is happening here, basically. Okay. Now, very, very hard to get into those possible shorts of double tops. We just created one here in the last couple of hours. This is the only way you can try and get into a topping range, into a local double top. You have them everywhere. You can get stopped. I got stopped out multiple times today at break even, trying to attempt to detect that top, of course, right? You're trying to get in at the highest level inside of those double tops. It's been an absolute nightmare. I prefer big ranges. I prefer big ranges to trade. They're much easier. And if not, follow the trend. So, let's go a little bit with the technical analysis. You are still in very much bullish momentum here. And as a day trader, you're looking for scalps and day trades, right? Longs and shorts. It doesn't matter whether you're in an uptrend, in a range, or in a downtrend. Of course, if the trend is to the upside, the trend is your friend. You have higher probability in getting into those retracements till it actually ends, till it actually forms a local double top. So basically, it's been really, it's really been really good fun here because let me just explain a little bit. Let me just get this box out of the way. Nobody wants to see that box. Just the price action here, and talk about what's happened here inside of this. Basically we've been having a nice uptrend today, very nice uptrend, as you can see here, guys. Let me know if you can hear me. I'll go through the comment section in just 1 second. Getting a bit of a pullback right now. This I would really not be interested at the moment to get in a long position. Could you SFP from one of these highs? It's very, very complex. I just got in one long position and several short positions, guys. Just let me explain this, how I'm looking for these trading setups and being very defensive as always. Very, very defensive. Stop loss at break even, especially when you're trying to short an uptrend. There's none of that adding to position and getting into a minor loss underwater. You're not going to see me be underwater much on a trading setup, basically, because I'm very, very defensive. But let's just go through here what happened, right? So you were in a really nice uptrend. You were maintaining support right there. Of course, right over here, you could arguably discuss this was creating a little bit of a double top scenario. It was getting a bit punchy, got a retracement. However, you were maintaining higher lows. This was just a few hours ago, and you were actually bouncing from the VWAP. VWAP, very important as well for day traders and scalpers. You're maintaining higher low support. You're in an uptrend. You had a really nice chance. I did not get into this long position. However, this was mentioned on, basically a masterclass with the Legends community, that this was actually a good option to basically take a long position to claim those highs as a take profit. Just tapping that VWAP, getting a bit of a reaction at the moment. So basically, long position for a take profit zone, no swing failure pattern at this level, continue to the upside in a big, massive move. And just looking at price action, you need to be very, very fast. This is a long position that I entered, was basically a quick resistance support flip. Quick resistance support flip, bang, aiming for the highs, taking profits, swing failure pattern again into a short, stopped out at break even, and then again here with the next one, which is the latest one right there. Just having that local range here. Very much understanding that we could get a larger pullback like we're having at the moment, based on the larger time frame 𝗕𝗶𝗶𝗫𝗂 Fibonacci from basically the highs at 49k to the lows, right? This is a crucial higher time frame zone where you could get a decent pullback right in the next coming hours. So not easy, not easy. I mean, you are trending to the upside. I mean, you are maintaining very good, uptrend here, higher low support. You got VWAP, you got resistance support flip, you got local double tops. If you want, if you are aggressive trader but you are very defensive like myself, you have multiple attempts here. You can take them as scalps, try and detect the top for a swing short position, right? If we were going to get a decent pullback in the coming days. It's been an exciting day. I haven't done much, just done a few $100s with scalping and day trading today. But it was entertaining, to see the movements. Let's talk about higher time frames. What is the scenario here for Bitcoin? Just a little bit of education at the beginning, right? Just easy price action, VWAP, a little bit of resistance support flip. Don't have to go too complex into, more indicators. So what is going on? Is this bullish? Are we going to go to 46k and maybe 47k in the next coming days, guys? I want to let you know, are you bullish? What comes next here for Bitcoin? Right now we're trading at the $45,000 range. I'm going to ask, okay, on the poll here, what comes next for Bitcoin? Okay. Most of you yesterday were correct. What comes next for Bitcoin? And I'm going to go with, hang on a second. Start a poll. There we go. I'm going to go with 47k, right? If you are extremely bullish, you think 47k or 43k. We're in the middle at the moment. What do you think comes next for Bitcoin, guys? Let me know right away on the poll, right? If you are extremely bullish, obviously, you might think 47k. If you are looking at Bitcoin to top out at this point, you will probably likely say, 43k is going to be the next move in the coming days. Let me know right away. What do you think, guys? DXY, my favorite chart here, guys. I'm not sure if many TA or influencers out there are talking about this, but for me, it's the most important chart. It's the most important chart. And of course, short time frame, DXY can pump with Bitcoin. They can, do the negative correlation afterwards, right? After a few weeks. They don't have instant negative correlation. DXY can pump, Bitcoin can pump at the same time. However, like I mentioned in today's video update, if we were to see continuation here, we're not losing the point of control. The moment we lose point of control, then yeah, it could get a little bit bearish for the DXY and bullish for Bitcoin. And then we're probably going to 47k plus. As long as we maintaining here that point of control and we can get here another leg to the upside, if this were to be the movement that the DXY is going to form in the next 1 to 2 weeks, this is eventually not going to be good for Bitcoin, no matter how bullishness everything looks, guys. Looking at the fundamentals, right, or the ETFs and, you know, rest of it, accumulation, no selling pressure from GBTC. DXY pumps, you know, Bitcoin will correct, you know, if it takes a week or if it takes a few weeks. So we want, you know, if we see that DXY, you know, breaking down the point of control, then obviously that would be a good sign. We're just about hitting the 618 Fibonacci here from this pivot high to the pivot low, almost tapping 618. So it's getting squeezed in between point of control and 618. And if it gets struggle here, if it gets a double top formation and then loses point of control, no doubt that's going to be bullish. We could be having a pretty significant retracement here on the DXY, which will, you know, help Bitcoin to have the next leg up. It's very, very important to take DXY into consideration, legends. BTC showing weakness at the moment, closely touched Fibonacci 618 at 45.5k, probably start of a correction. Yes, sir. This is exactly what we're talking about. Good. You've been doing your homework. You've been doing your TA, Mike. Daniel, Ravi, love from India. Love from Spain, my man. 50k hype, says 𝗕𝗶𝗫𝗖. Yes. When is it going down? Very good question. For the moment, very, very strong uptrend that we've had during the last 24 hours, right? Very, very powerful. No big ranges for the moment. Just got a pretty decent pullback of a few $100s right now at the moment. Nothing too severe. But the target zone of the symmetrical triangle has been met, right? It has been met. Arguably discussed that it has been met, right? The width right there. Could get another punchy leg to the upside. But what is crucial to understand is obviously the 618, guys. We know what is the 618 from a larger move. You know, we can take a look at the most recent 618 levels, right? We got the all-time high of Bitcoin right there. And when we do take a look at Fibonacci, you know, we exactly retraced from the 618. When we do take a look at the previous cycle as well, that also happened, right? Also happened right over here. Now we got a bit of a smaller range, of course. It is a little bit, you know, 61865 inside of that little channel right there. Boom, and then corrective move. So this is what is happening at the moment on the lower time frames, right? This is what is happening at the moment on the lower time frame. So it's definitely a level that we take into consideration. Already getting a reaction. Already, you know, struggling a little bit. Will we manage to try and break here to the upside one more time? Now, obviously, this is going to be an interesting scenario. Still very much a valid short position. Be defensive. Don't have your stop loss all the way up here. That would be insanity if you get into a short right there. You're looking to get wiped out. If you do get another leg here to the upside, okay, it probably won't, probably will. I don't know. If it does get another leg to the upside, it's going to be interesting. This is still the 61865 zone. So we get a major pullback, you know, oh, this is it. We're going to get a pullback. And then the price finds support wherever that is. And then this is going to be a moment of, okay, are we going to get that leg up to 46k, which we have the next major resistance zone? It's a weekly naked point of control from that consolidation here that we had, all right, when we had all of the ETF, you know, massive volatility, ETF approval, bang, big massive dump just a few days after. There's a naked point of control right there, right? Weekly naked point of control, 46k. You know, after 61865 Fibonacci, there's really not much. There's basically really not, you know, there's a $500 move to the upside unless we double top. So if we double top, good. We're looking for a major pullback. If we do not double top, we start breaking the highs that we created a few hours ago at 45,500. then we're looking for that naked point of control possibly to get a reaction and a pullback in the lower time frame. Nice for a little scalp. We break that, of course, you know, we're running out of levels. You know, the overall highest level here that I do see available, that the price, that's the ultimate level where the price needs to reject, because obviously if you break through that 7/8 Fibonacci, which is just slightly beneath 47k, you know, you could hardly discuss, you know, that's it. You know, you're going to get that leg to the upside. It's still a level of retracement. It is still a possibility for a B wave. Okay, right now a flat B wave, it's yeah, getting out of context right now. We talked about this possible scenario. It's getting a little bit overextended. This was a very shallow pullback inside of this symmetrical triangle down, not even to the 382 symmetrical triangle break to the upside. This could still be an A, B, C right there, just hitting 618, or it might extend here to the 7/8 Fibonacci. If it were to extend all the way to the 7/8 Fibonacci, that is when we take a look at the extension from the wave 1 here, or wave A in this case, and then down to the B wave. You can see right there that the 1-to-1 extension would go to the $47,160. That is slightly above the 7/8 Fibonacci, but it's still a zone right there where the price could get choppy, right? 1-to-1 extension, ABC formation. You know what is complex about this? You know, maybe the B wave is finishing here. The 61865 is obviously a big major level where price could top out. There's no doubt about that. You know what is complex about this situation is this uptrend. You know, this uptrend that we've had during the last few months, it's this pullback right there. This pullback, is this an ABC pullback? Is it a 3-wave structure? You know, it doesn't look, you know, this has been a very, very shallow pullback right there after this major move. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right to get a V-shaped recovery. I mean, this does happen once in a time, once in a while, but it's not what usually happens. Could it happen this time because this time is different? We are entering a super cycle. You know, there's massive institutional FOMO. Forget about technical analysis. We're going to the absolute moon. Maybe it's going to be the case. You know, I'm always open to see, you know, it is possible. I'm never going to stick to just one scenario and just be like closed-minded. Oh, no. This is, you know, it cannot be it. You know, we just realize if that happens, then obviously, you know, that this has been a very, very complex situation where it's just a kind of a V-shaped recovery, very complex corrective move. You would have to move in a 3-wave structure here to say, all right, now this is looking good. This is looking good. We got a 3-wave move down, and then obviously we would looking for a range, you know, at 36 or 34, whatever that is, where the price is gonna hold. So for the moment, there are obviously, you know, 2 scenarios, and I think this one is not the most practical one at the moment, where you're inside of a 3rd wave right now, and the 3rd wave, you know, we know about 3rd wave. 3rd waves, you know, can extend easily to the 1.618 Fibonacci extension, right? I mean, that would be all the way up here, even breaking this high. Are we in that 3rd wave at the moment? This is a very shallow 2 wave. Like I said, not even hitting 382. Not buying it. I'm really not buying it. You know, I would rather say, you know, get the price pumping like crazy in the next couple of weeks and say I was completely wrong of trying to predict that we were going to form a lower high at some stage here. But I would just be very surprised to see this kind of movement, right, in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So, I mean, what makes more sense here would be this is a 3-wave structure in ABC based on this move to the downside with large volume. Hey, this is, you know, this is smart money getting out of the market. You know, did they buy all of it here and they're expecting 50K? Wouldn't be a usual move. Of course, Bitcoin is different. Bitcoin is, you know, it's a gold rush, right? You might think it's a digital gold rush, just like the early 1900s, right? The gold rush, FOMO. Maybe it's the digital gold rush happening right now in the institutions, and we're going to absolutely rock it. Anyway, let's go right away here with the comment section, guys. And, you know, just quick reminder here. Exchange that I use here mostly for my trading is Bybit. Bybit, my #1 trading platform. You get the best deals down below on Bybit. $30 if you just deposit $100 and place a trade of $500, which is basically 1 or 2 trades with $100 with a bit of leverage. And you also get that 20% fee reduction. I got massive fee reduction, obviously, on Bybit. A lot of people do complain about fees, you know, especially when you get stopped out at break even. You get a 20% fee discount on Bybit with the link down below, guys. My #1 crypto trading platform. Let's continue here with the scenarios. You know, what is going on? We're at the 61865, getting a bit of a struggle. I mean, my game plan remains the same. I'm going to scalp and day trade. Long, short. I missed out on this move, gotta be honest. Missed out. These are really not non-events for me. It was mentioned on yesterday's video where, you know, could it be a fake out? Could it be a breakout? You know, prefer let the move happen, and then once it gets a little bit more sustainable in a bit of a rangey, then it's much better to easily get into some trading setups instead of FOMOing in or trying to detect a top, right? When it's pumping like very aggressively. Let me go. Andy Man, Tony, how are you doing? When is it going down? Says Jer. Well, we are struggling a little bit right now at the 618 here from the higher time frame. You know, 618 Fibonacci from the high to the low. But getting a little bit of a, you know, bit of a reaction. Legend is here. Tanmi, how are you doing? Hello, Peros. Low volume. It is low volume as well. When we consider here, you know, when you consider the massive volume that we've had on the dumps just in January, these dumps were insane in volume. And then you take a look at this little volume, right? Volume is still going very much down. We ain't getting massive volume here to the upside. Something to definitely consider looking at the charts. So yeah, no doubt that volume is relatively low compared to the volume we've had in January on the drops. Is this channel linked to MDX crypto in any way? They both say about legend community, so was wondering if there's the same community or just coincidence. Yeah, he is another MDX. Yeah, he's a legend. He's definitely a legend. He does also say legend when he's when he's streaming or when he does videos. So yeah, it's just two influencers got the same word, right? Legends, crypto legends community. I've been using it for years now, but I guess he does use it as well. Legend, does he have a legends trading community? That is pretty epic. Anyway, thanks for letting me know. But it's not, no, it's not related. No, it's not. Smash the like, guys. Yeah, if you don't mind, you know, why not give a little smash to the like here? Would be absolutely insane just to share, you know, show a little bit of love, bit of support. Do whatever you want. If you don't want to smash it, don't smash it. Selling, says MW Bro. You are selling. Andy, crypto legendary information source. Private Joker, thank you very much for that. Afternoon Legend. Mark Dutch, what are you doing, my man? Thank you for joining. I can see you right there in the comment section. How are you? Aditya, hello. Devolt, thanks for joining. Got my legends here. My legends moderators. Hi Legends, MEXC is great again. Okay, yeah. Also, if you cannot trade on Bybit, or you're tired of the fees, MEXC is back again with the lowest fees out there, which is 0.01 take a fee. My goodness, this is going to be going on for a month or two at least, in my opinion. That's what happened the last time a few months ago, and this is a scalper's dream. Get the lowest fees out there so you can place multiple trades, you know, being defensive, you know, and not paying any commission, basically, or hardly any commission. You also get the best deal with MEXC, guys. It's the second option that I do have here for trading, and they have the lowest fees for the moment on the market. Check it out, guys. You have the link down below. It's the third link right there. They have the cheapest fees out there. Why no music? There is a bit of music, isn't there? A bit of music on the background. There's no plan yet what we're going to do. What happened to the range tutorial? Very true. They're very true. I do have it. I'm thinking the best day to launch it, okay? It's going to happen. Don't worry. Time to correct. Well, we are hitting, like we said, you know, the major level of Fibonacci, the most important Fibonacci level, the most respected Fibonacci level on all assets worldwide, on all charts, is the 61865 range. And this is where we're currently getting a little bit of a, you know, a bit of a reaction. Hey, we might break it. We might break it. The reaction is there. Best way to speculate here in trying to detect that top is getting into very local double tops, legends. Local double tops. There's the only way to try and get into those short positions. Local double tops on the lower time frames. Bang, double top right there. Boom, you get a move down. You are defensive. Boom, double top right there. Bang, you enter. Sniper trade. You are defensive. You want to take profits, take it as a scalp. We're still in a very strong uptrend. You know, do as you wish. But if you want to try and say, I got into the ultimate top short position, you know, these are the moments you want to do so, right? When you create those mini range of local double tops and you're hitting a higher time frame resistance zone, which is that 618 Fibonacci, right? Keeping it simple, Fibonacci dancing, and not much more. Support resistance flip. What has been curious today that we've been talking about as well in the Legends trading community, not MDX was one, my one, is about this nice parallel channel, right? We've been forming a nice, you know, parallel channel right there. And parallel channel, you know, ascending channel, sorry, my goodness. And we have, you know, basically been holding support and resistance right there. I mean, this was a good, these were good shorting levels, small little double tops. They're good for scalps. They're just a few $100. You know, you're just using basic technical analysis. Really nice resistance, support, double tops, quick little scalp, come back up. Okay, it looks like it was going to break the channel. It did not manage. Okay, it did not manage to break the ascending channel resistance because it created a local double top. It's all about double tops and double bottoms. That is it, guys. No more indicators, no nothing, no nada. It's about double tops and double bottoms, always. Let's go, continue right away. LTC is pumping. Litecoin is pumping, is it? Let's take a look at Litecoin right away. LTC. Litecoin getting a bit of a pumpy action here. It ain't pumping that much. Come on. Hey, someone lied in the comment section. Someone said Litecoin is pumping. It ain't doing nothing. Nada. It pumped, but it got a rejection. Yeah. Really do not want to take a look at Litecoin. What is the S&P 500? One of the largest, if not the largest market in the world. It is basically just hitting all-time high every single other day. Still very much trending to the upside, getting a little bit parabolic in a bit of a wedgy structure here. It's getting a bit wedgy. Oof. Going a little bit parabolic. DXY is the most important chart, guys, to take into consideration. I'm sorry to say. I'm a DXY lover. We got a little bit of a pullback today. Pumped and pulled back a little bit, but my goodness, this is it. We've been bullish on the DXY since this level. This is where the ETFs were getting approved, and we were very much aware of the DXY bottoming out here based on the massive value area low over the last 2 years and value area high since 2015 to 2022. And getting supported, obviously getting supported from that value area high from multiple years back, and understanding the breakout of the structure. Bam, higher high, higher low, very likely on the way. Did get a really decent pullback, almost down to the 0.88. Finally, being bullish here. This was exactly the moment where ETFs were being approved. Obviously getting that major pullback from $49,000. So kind of negative correlation, you can see that already. So I mean, what is happening right now is during the last, 1 to 2 weeks, Bitcoin has been pumping with the DXY, right? Together a little bit, they haven't had negative correlation, which is, quite strange. However, main reason for me is Bitcoin did get a major drop and needed a dead cat bounce. It needs a dead cat bounce, whether the DXY is pumping or not. So it's happening at the moment. DXY, if it does manage to get that continuation to the upside, you know, we will see Bitcoin getting the pullback based on the negative correlation. Sebastian, let's go. It's pumping. Check charts. Moon Boot Boy. Seb, how are you doing? We got Pratesh here. How are you doing? It is a small wiener pump. Yes, it is. 43K tomorrow. Yeah, you know, like we were talking about here. Major rally here with, I mean, look at the volume. Volume is in a huge decreasing lower highs. Volume is very low for the price, okay, to get this massive move. Has it been a little bit of a short squeeze? We do know that there's been a bunch of liquidity that's been wiped out during the last 24 hours. You can see right over here on this chart. Hang on a second. What's going on? Where's that liquidity? Basically on Binance, on Bybit, you know, we had a massive liquidity at 44. Not too much at 45K, but yeah, I've been sweeping up all of this, you know, hundreds of millions of liquidity right there. And not much liquidity above us. So yeah, there is a possibility that, you know, we want to check the liquidity that there is down. Let's go here on the monthly chart. Take a look at liquidity here together. I mean, look at that, you know, sweep up of liquidity during the last 24 hours. Woof. Big, and obviously as you get that liquidity, you get that boom, the big momentum to the upside. There's not, yeah, well, there is significant amounts below $42,000 still. So yeah, been a really nice wipeout of liquidity. Bullish on natural gas after Mexican food. Mark Dirch. It's my first time here. Didn't realize Andy is UK dude. Yes, I am, but I live in Spain. I was born in Spain. My mother is from the UK, but yes, I am. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you are going to enjoy the technical analysis and the education content that I do provide here. Been on YouTube for, I don't know, 4 years or so. I've been in technical analysis just almost about 8 years now, and trading. Hopefully you're going to enjoy. British accent. Yes, it is. It ain't an American accent. Yeah. Right, let's go, guys. Shall we take a look at some altcoins right away? Ethereum to 2,500 by Valentine's Day. Come on. Are you serious? Are you serious? Ethereum is lagging behind Bitcoin very much. Lagging behind Bitcoin very much. Let's go to the daily chart. And what is interesting here about Ethereum, hang on a second, let's get our Bybit chart right away. It's been lagging behind. So what is interesting about Ethereum here is, you know, as soon as we broke this value area low from 2021 and 2022, you know, it was major resistance back in 22, 23. Broke it here in 2024. We are above the point of control right now, and you would assume that, you know, Ethereum should be getting a leg up here, a little bit of hype on Ethereum. Usually Bitcoin pumps first, and maybe Ethereum takes weeks or even months after Bitcoin pumps. I mean, if Bitcoin does get a major drop of several $1,000s, obviously Ethereum will get affected. But will we have the same ETF hype that we've had for Bitcoin for Ethereum? Because Ethereum, they say there's a deadline in May, I think, for a Ethereum ETF, spot ETF. You know, that's in May. Could we get that FOMO by the rumor to have a leg up all the way up here to the value area high to claim this high right there, which is it with a 618 Fibonacci? Yeah, round about the 618 Fibonacci value area high. This is where Bitcoin topped out from the highs here created in March, April of 2022. Ethereum lagging behind very much, but we are inside of that range of 2021 and 2022. Really all depending on Bitcoin. Bitcoin gets a major dump of a few $1,000s. Yeah, Ethereum will follow. Unfortunately, as Bitcoin is king, Bitcoin shows the way to the rest of the altcoins. When Dubai, no more crazy taxes. Yes, I am on the process of moving there, and had enough of Spain. Had enough. Gotta go. I need to leave. The tax man is coming behind me, and I am running away. Where are you bullish, Andy? 46,500. Yeah, this is sort of question that I also got here from somebody in the Legends trading community, which is actually 𝗕𝗫𝗫𝗖 here that is just commented right now. He was asking, where is your invalidation point? You know, when are you going to be bullish? You know, and to be honest, it's going to be difficult for me to, because we've got several rejection points, and when we do take a look at the price of Bitcoin, you know, this ABC move can definitely extend to $47,000. You know, we could have another pump, and, you know, it's still in lower high territory, okay? We're still in lower high territory after breaking the major uptrend structure, lower low. You know, it's maybe, all depending on how we break this high, you know, I would just say, okay, we're going to go to higher levels. But this is a zone where we can create a lower high. So there's really no invalidation point here for a macro lower high formation. Because in an ABC move like this, you know, the C move can extend, it can be the same, it can be shorter, it can be large. You know, as long as we're beneath the 7/8 Fibonacci range, you could still create a lower high. So, you know, we're just gonna have to be trading the ranges, trading the uptrends, trading the resistance support flips. We got a beautiful naked point of control, weekly naked point of control here from the second week of January, and this is going to be an interesting level where you will find a scalp short, you will find a scalp day trade long, because if you can flip it as support. So we're just going to have to go with that momentum as soon as we hit this level, because above 61865 Fibonacci there is really not much levels, right? Between 61865 and that naked point of control, you know, there's basically there's nada. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. For me, this will not be an invalidation if we break above it. I'm still very much aware of creating a lower high at that point. So yeah, it's but we're going to have to be trading the ranges here, trading the naked point of control as resistance or as support. You know, it's a very high volume node that we had here on the second week of January. So yeah, we'll take that into consideration. Bitcoin getting a little bit of a bouncy action at the moment. Let's take a look at this. We're getting supported from that resistance support flip, and yeah, basically the VWAP magnet VWAP for that instant bounce. For me, anybody that is shorting or trying to short, the best zone is failing to break out from this high over here, as it is still the 61865. It's going to be risky. You're probably just going to get a small tiny weeny pullback, and you're going to maintain higher low support, and then you're going to blast off. Okay, this is what has been happening during the day. You know, local swing failure patterns, small little pullback, you're maintaining higher low support, bang, you get the runner. You know, that they are good trading setups, but they're basically for scalps, day trades. Be defensive. It could just pull back for an hour, a few $100, create another higher low, bang, we off to the races. We're going to that naked point of control at $46,000. So you can trade this uptrend. I've been shorting here these highs as well, stopped out at break even many times. You know, you can do it responsibly, you know, but I know there's a lot of responsible traders out there. They will jump into a short position right here and have a stop loss here and get stopped out. So do it the right way, guys. Do it the right way. Let's go. Continue with the comment sectioners. I think it goes to $47,000 I have here from Nongya. It's definitely a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. You know, are people bullish enough? Are people bullish enough at this stage? Or will they become extremely bullish, you know, in between $46,000 and $47,000? Where we are going to start hitting the 7/8 Fibonacci naked point of control. Let's see how that reacts. That's going to be interesting. Not a massive level, but it is likely going to get a quick little reaction pullback. So just going to have to go here level to level as we climb up here till we finally detect that top. Try and find that double top scenario. If it's not going to be this one, will it be the next one? Will we go up here? Will it be here? Or will we just rocket out of this zone? Maybe yes, maybe no. How can we identify the dumping start of BTC? Well, this could be one of them. This could be one. You know, there's it's very hard because you're going to get wicks. You're going, you know, look at this. How could have you detected the this top over here? Look at this fiasco. What was this? This was an absolute volatility wick fest. You know, this was very interesting. By the way, you know, I shorted as soon as we claimed this high, and we failed auction from it. Bang, got into a short, sold here a bit of my Bitcoin as we were rejecting, even in a local double top, if I'm not mistaken, because I did sell at higher levels. But yeah, it's basically, you know, where would you have known where the top is? Got a beautiful swing failure pattern right there. Boom, wick down, boom, straight back down to the low. Was this the top? Was this the top? Was this the top? You know, you never know when you're forming this price action where the top is going to be. It's just probably going to, you know, get insane price action. So same applies to this right now. We are hitting a resistance zone. We are getting a reaction at the 618. Is this the top? Or are we going to blast through to 7/8 Fibonacci to the naked point of control at 46K? Very much possible. We're still trending up, guys. Still trending up. Trend is still powerful. You know, it could get that punchy punch price action to 46K. It might be another volatility fest here. It might be another volatility fest right there, where, you know, which is going to be the top? Well, you basically need to detect the double top wick, right? The double top wick. Try and get into the double top wick, because that is where I shorted, right over here. That is where I sold a bit of Bitcoin, bought back up here at these levels. And you basically need to wait for the double top. We have formed the local double top already. So maybe this has been the top. We have formed a local double top. Maybe this has been the top. It's going to form a lower high and we're going to move down. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe the price is going to attempt to break the highs from today and maybe get another top. That is where you want to get, you want to step in. You want to say, right, this is swing failure pattern, boom, boom, stop, defensive, move down. Will this be the epic drop that is going to happen or not? You do not reject from this high over here and you blast through, boop, boop. No short to be taken because you're above the highs. No shorts to be taken. So it's yeah, basically it's in a nutshell that's what it's all about. It's all about trying to detect that double top locally on lower time frames at a higher time frame resistance level, which in this case we have the 61865. So will we locally double top in this range and get a major pullback? I'm going to leave it to you guys. Of course, that is your decision, but this is how you want to look at higher time frame resistance levels, and you want to zoom in on the lower time frames to detect those mini double tops, choppiness, choppy action, to try and get into that short scenario, being extremely defensive with your stop loss. Turn the session volume profile indicator sitting on top of it right now. Session volume profile indicator, we're sitting on top of it right now. Yeah, but today's session volume profile is not really extremely valid for levels. Previous day ones or naked pointer controls are the ones. I mean, this was a really, really nice, long position. You know, was mentioned a couple of days ago. Previous day pointer control, bang, swing faded pattern, beautiful long position. You even bounced the next day from the previous day pointer control. But inside of the levels, you know, inside of the same session, really they're not reliable. I mean, look at the point of control. You're building up a point of control. It's a nothing level in that day. So really, it's not much of a level. You might think, oh, value area high now. No. This ain't. It's still building up. It's building up the session volume from today. So today's is really not reliable for levels, basically. Let's Dave Digital, my man. Right, let's go. Dave Digital, you've earned it. Mark Dutch gave me the permission. Mark Dutch gave me the permission to make you moderator. Okay, Dave Digital, you are now a moderator. Mark Dutch, I am trusting you. Right, yeah, there we go. Dave Digital is now a moderator. This has been commanded by Mark Dutch. I trust you. Let's go right away. The Discord link is not working. Right, let me get a link right there for you. Discord link should be working. Let me just double check that. What do you mean the Discord link is not working? It should be working. Yeah, it is working. Down below, you have the Discord link that should be working very, very well. It does work. I can confirm that right now. Don't disappoint, says Steve. Dave Digital, yeah. Thanks for the help. But I might say this might be a mistake. Right. I dumped my Ethereum and bought more Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's take a look at the Ethereum BTC chart, guys. Let's take a look at Ethereum BTC chart right away, because I think in the next coming weeks and months, I think I am bearish on the Ethereum BTC chart. I think Bitcoin is more important for the moment than Ethereum, and we'll see that effect on Ethereum BTC chart, meaning that there will be a moment in the next coming months that it will be smart to flip some of your Bitcoin into Ethereum. Maybe it's not just quite the time just yet. We need to get a few months in here, but it would be nice to lose this low a little bit more and form that ABC formation. I mean, this would be an epic zone to start accumulating Ethereum, well, flipping Bitcoin to Ethereum. That is definitely going to be my strategy right there if we were to lose the lows here created a few weeks ago on the Ethereum BTC chart, because something very similar happened on previous cycles, basically, right? Where you have the massive hype runner, bam, dead cat bounce, obviously, and then the movement down, losing that low, and that is the obvious way you want to flip your Bitcoin to Ethereum, right? Something similar here, bang, 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 much larger move beneath this A wave, and I see this very, very similar in this cycle. You had the cycle of 2021, and you have that peak right there, move down, move up, down to below this zone, and that is going to be the Ethereum accumulation level flip Bitcoin, because there will be a moment that Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin, giving you much better gains than Bitcoin. So this is going to be the accumulation zone when the market gets a bit more bloody. Would be an epic zone to accumulate Ethereum. Altcoin John, how are you doing? Guys, check out Altcoin John's channel. He talks about altcoins, meme coins, all sorts of different cryptos. High risk, high to reward as well, though. So check it out. Altcoin John, welcome. Legends, I'll be buying Masterclass very soon. I hope I learn more about technical analysis from it. Any suggestions from someone who already got it? I'm going to leave the people in the comment section to say You know, it's really straight to the point. It's like getting all the fluff out of the way and just going through what really matters for my trading setups, okay? Scalping, day trading, what really works. And it's simple, it's basic. It goes into advanced, explaining Fibonacci, session volume profile, also getting harmonics, which are also very detectable. You know, you're obviously going to learn very much out of it. Best stream, let's get it, Andy. Barodi, thank you very much for joining and for those kind words. Don't FOMO me in, says Tanmi. Ready for alt season. I'm going to let Altcoin John respond to that in the comment section. Altcoin John, are we ready for altcoin season? 86k, says Dave Digital. I don't think we're going to go to 86k anytime soon, but who knows, guys? We got insane bullish news. MicroStrategy now considers itself the world's first Bitcoin development company. He's so proud. Him and his Bitcoin. He only just posts Bitcoin stuff. He's obsessed with Bitcoin, but he's made a lot of money. I think his average accumulation price, is it 25k or 30k? He's up big time. He's up a few $1 billion on his Bitcoin position. We have Fidelity allocating 1%, okay, of its capital into Bitcoin, basically cryptocurrencies, well, mainly Bitcoin ETF. Very bullish, you know, no doubt. 1 billion trading volume from Bitcoin ETFs. There is a little bit of a, you know, bit of FOMO moment right now with basically institutions. GBTC, you can see here the outflows are basically, the daily flows are reducing. So the selling pressure is basically going to absolute nothing. Bullish, midterm, low term, long term. We have some really nice, interesting, you know, adoption, bullish institution adoption, right? Bullish news, which is obviously good for the next coming months and years. So guys, before I forget, remember tomorrow there's going to be 2 winners. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, Friday, to announce 2 lucky winners. They're going to win $500. 2 winners tomorrow are going to win $500. How can you do that? How can you win $500? And it's, you know, there's probably a few hundred, there's probably a few dozen people, so you have high probability in being the winner. You only need to sign up to the K app. This is the best place for me to withdraw crypto profits, change it to euro. It's super easy, simple to use platform. Deposit, change it to euro. You can withdraw to your bank account. You can do all sorts here. The fees are extremely low. And to enter this competition, $1,000 giveaway, 2 of 200, sign up to the K app, easy peasy, link down below, boom, sign up, just to sign up, right? You have the link right there, it's the second link. Second step, activate your cash account. You just need to activate this tab right there, activate it, and deposit $20. You deposit $20, you can do whatever you want with it. $20, you can change it for Bitcoin, you can see the fees, how low they are, you can, you know, change it to Bitcoin, send it, whatever you want. You then entering that competition, okay? That's gonna be announced tomorrow. You will be in, all right? Super simple. 2 legends tomorrow are going to win $500 tether. So make sure to join the competition. That will be announced in tomorrow's live stream, guys. Who doesn't want free money? Everybody does. So why not join that competition? Easy peasy, does not cost you anything. Right. Can I still apply for the giveaway? Absolutely yes. It is super simple. Just follow these steps. Make sure to pause the video. Follow these steps right over here. You got the link down below. Super easy to activate. Email, boom, boom, password. Activate cash account. You got your own IBAN. This is easy peasy to use. I changed a lot of euros from my crypto profits on this platform. Mainly for Europe. I think if you're from the US, I think you cannot use the K app. I'm sorry. I mean, US, come on. You know, you cannot use Bybit. You cannot use different platforms. You know, not good. Link is dumping. No, Chainlink is dumping. What is going on, Chainlink? It's getting a major, yeah, it has been struggling very much with this high over here. With this pivot high, it's had a bit of a struggle here during the last few days. No. Yeah, it's probably, oof. it's struggling. It's still very much in higher low structure, higher low support structure. It's probably just about to lose it. That ain't going to be good news. Just about to lose this higher low support structure. A little bit of a head and shoulder SFP right there from that high of 2022. Could get a little bit of a dumpy action, unfortunately. Not looking, price action looks a little bit exhausted at this moment. Mon Ninja, how are you doing? Anyway, just a bit of education, guys. During today's stream, we talked about Bitcoin, the possibility here of the scenarios, the possibilities of topping out at some point. We are hitting a major Fibonacci level, which is the 61865. Already getting a reaction, getting a bit of a few $100s to the downside. This is not, doesn't mean it's bearish. It's going to come straight back down. We could have some multiple wicks to the upside. We could attempt to hit $46,000. Pay attention to that level, major level, to get a quick pullback. If you're still maintaining high-low support, you could hit that level again. Will that be the top? Will it break through? If it breaks through, I would expect it to flip as support and start attempting the 7/8 Fibonacci. Still will be in a lower high zone. Still will be in a possible lower high zone. Based on this movement down, I don't see this as an ABC wave. It looks quite impulsive. Volume is huge. This does look to be 3 wavy in a possible ABC. Stay cautious, guys. You know, for me, this will not be a moment to be extremely bullish. We're going above $50,000 in the next coming weeks. It's going to be a difficult scenario right there. Do see a high chance of Bitcoin topping out at this point. Okay, so just remain patient, see what happens. Legends, thank you very much for joining the live stream, and I'll see you in the next one.